Okay, so before we dive into creating anything, we're going to take a quick look at the Unity layout here and some system setups that we want to have by default. So if you haven't used Unity before, we'll do a quick brief overview of everything that's going on here. But before we dive into that, we want to make sure that we all have roughly the same view in our project here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Window up here, and I'm going to go to Layouts and select 2x3, and that'll get us this layout right here. Let me just maximize that. And then what I like to do, and this is just my own personal preference, is grab the project tab here. I'm going to drag it down into, oh, it won't let me drag it properly. There we go, grab that. And I want to drag it to the bottom of hierarchy here. So we have two of these, one above the other. So I have all the files that I have to use in my project are available down here. And the objects that are available in my scene at the moment are here in my hierarchy. So for example, you can see my main camera there. And one other thing I like to do is in my game view here, I'm going to set this up. Instead of being free aspect, I'm going to set this to be the full HD setting that we have here. So I'm going to click full HD, and that's the kind of default resolution that most computers will use in general. And that's what we're going to use as our basis for this project in general. So that's just to make sure that we're all on the same kind of page. We're all roughly working with the same system here. Of course, if you want to use a different layout, feel free to do that. Just remember that this is the layout I'll be using throughout the course. So if you are not familiar with all this stuff, we'll just do a quick brief overview of what's going on here. So right here we've got the game view, and this shows us a version of what players will see in their game. At the moment, it's just a blue screen because all we've got in our game at the moment is just a camera that looks at nothing. Then in our scene view, this will show us any objects that we have in our scene. So at the moment, the only thing that we have in our scene is our camera here. So with our camera, we can do different things. We can move that around. But let's put something else in so that we can manipulate that and see it in our game view. So to do that, if we go to our hierarchy over here contains everything that's in our current scene. So if I collapse this, you'll see, oh, this is the scene we're currently in. If I open it up, it shows there's our camera. So in here, I'm going to right click, and I'm going to add a 2D object. I'm just going to add a sprite, a default square sprite here. And now with this sprite, I can do lots of different things. So if I select it, and if I go to my tools here, if I use my hand, this will just move my scene around, and I can use my scroll wheel to zoom in and out. I can use this move tool to obviously move this around. And you see, as I move it in my scene view, it moves around in the game view because this is the area that the camera can see, this little box here. I can rotate it in any kind of direction. I can grab these lines to rotate it along these lines, or if I just click in a circle, I can rotate it any way I want. I can scale it up in different directions, so obviously that direction doesn't matter because it's a 2D object, but these ones can go side to side, or again I can select the middle and I can scale it all up together. The rect tool here is great for 2D objects because you can click and drag and resize it around as you want to like that, or you can just click and drag and move things around. It's pretty handy. Then we have a combine tool which will do all those things together, so it can move, it can scale up at the center, and we can grab and rotate as we want to as well. Then there's a custom tool element which we won't be using at all because we won't be using any custom tools. So those are some of the basics just to be aware of. We've got our hierarchy over here. Then, as I said, we have down here in our project view, this shows us all the assets that we might want to use in our project. By default, there's just a scenes folder with the current sample scene in it. But all the art files and things like that will all go into our assets down here, and we'll drag them into any scenes where we need to use them. And then finally, we have our inspector over here, and our inspector tells us information about any object that we have selected. So we have our square selected here, and that gives us our bit of information about the square. If I select the camera, we get information about the camera object. And you should notice, again, if this is all new to you, with your main camera and your square, they both have a transform component. Every object in Unity will always have a transform, or every object that's in the scene at least, will always have a transform because that tells Unity where it should be in the world, which is the position, what rotation it should have, which at the moment here is 0 on the camera, but it's all kind of weird numbers here because we played around with it. And then finally we have scale, which obviously is how big the object is. But then each individual element or each individual object will have its own components. So the square has a sprite renderer, which you can probably guess is to render the sprite on the screen so we can see it. And the camera has a camera component which allows us to adjust some different camera settings. We can do things like zoom in the size, zoom in and out and things like that. We can change the background color to be bright orange if we wanted to. We can do all kinds of different things that if you want to play around with and see how it all works, I'd recommend doing it to see how those things work in different situations. But for our purposes, we're not really going to play around with this stuff too much. We'll probably mostly just change the color and some size settings. But it also has a audio listener, which is really important to note, because every scene needs to, if you want to play any sound effects, every scene needs to have an audio listener so that it can hear things. But if you have multiple cameras in your scene for some reason, you cannot have multiple listeners. So you need to turn one of them off. Or sorry, if you have, say, 3 or 4 cameras, you need to turn them all off except for one that you need to leave on. But there you go. That's kind of a quick, brief overview of our little layout here in Unity. Next thing we're going to do is dive into our project. So we're going to create a new project and start working in that.